Avengers Endgame was one of the biggest movie premieres in history, and it reached the heights of success that the world didn't even know was possible. The record-breaking movie was filled with an all-star ensemble cast such as Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo, and Chris Hemsworth. The most memorable performance, however, was delivered by Robert Downey Jr. for his amazing portrayal of the superhero Iron Man. Now you may find yourself wondering who Robert Downey Jr. was before he was Iron Man, and lucky for you, he is the star of today's video. Number 6. Who is Robert Downey Jr.? Robert Downey Jr., also affectionately known by fans as RDJ, is undeniably one of the biggest stars of Hollywood. Born on April 4, 1965, he is the son of Robert Downey Sr. and Elise Downey, who were both already well known in Hollywood at the time. Robert Downey Sr. was a renowned writer, director, and filmographer who mostly worked in indie films. His mother Elise was also an actor like Robert, but discontinued her work after marriage. RDJ has one sister, Allison Downey, who like him started acting at a very young age. Due to their already filmy background, they were both well-versed with the world of Hollywood by the time they made their debut. Robert started acting at the age of 5 in his father's movie Pound. When asked by David Letterman on his acting debut, RDJ said he in fact never felt special on sets. Instead, he just felt like a kid who was roped in because he was the director's son. He is a trained actor and studied at acting schools around the world. He dropped out of Santa Monica High School to move to New York and start his acting career. Fun fact, RDJ is classically trained in ballet. Number 5. Filmography. Robert Downey Jr. may have acted as an extra in his father's movies, but his real acting role was the main character's sidekick in the movie Turf Turf. Interestingly enough, before he was acting in movies, RDJ did a stint in the infamous Saturday Night Live where he was described by Rolling Stones magazine as the worst SNL cast member in history. He was dropped soon after due to low ratings.
Wow, it's great to be back here on Saturday Night Live. I was actually a cast member on the show 10 years ago. And in case you're wondering why I'm hosting, well, actually, I've been invited back as part of their Distinguished Alumni series.
Robert did not get his first role until 1987, when he played Jack Jericho opposite Molly Ringwald. He is considered to be part of the infamous Brat Pack, a name used to describe actors that often starred in coming-of-age movies. His commercial success in serious roles led him to be cast in higher-budget films throughout the 80s and the 90s. In 1992, he played the titular role in Chaplin, which earned him an Oscar nod and cemented his place in Hollywood. In the years following, RDJ's career was thoroughly jeopardized due to his multiple arrests for drug possession. After he was released from jail, he starred in a TV show called Ally McBeal, which earned an Emmy and a Golden Globe nomination for a Best Supporting Character. Years following his stint in prison, he played many versatile characters, including the journalist Paul Avery in the movie Zodiac and Harry Lockhart in the thriller Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. After years of playing serious roles, RDJ found himself compelled to audition for Iron Man, where he played the titular character Tony Stark and his alter ego, Iron Man. Director Jon Favreau mentioned that RDJ had a way of elevating the character and his innate extravagance. I mean, come on, who better to play an egotistical billionaire than Robert Downey Jr.?
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Number 4. His eventual downfall. It's hard to believe that such a serious and well-renowned actor has had such a notorious past. RDJ spent a good chunk of his life in jail after being caught multiple times with drug possession. Most notoriously, he was caught trespassing on his neighbor's property after not appearing for a parole meeting and fell asleep on one of their beds. After numerous counts of missed parole meetings and court dates, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison. After his release in 2000, he was again caught with cocaine and Valium after an anonymous tip was sent from the Givenchy hotel and spa he was staying at. The judge ordered him to finish his sentence at a rehabilitation center, but it was no help as he got arrested again soon after. Don't worry, because this story has a happy ending. Everyone loves a good comeback story, and RDJ's might be one of Hollywood's favorites. His sobriety journey started in 2003. That was when he met his now wife, Susan Downey, who asked him to choose between her or the drugs, and luckily for both of them, he chose her. Robert Downey Jr. now credits his sobriety to a 12-step program, yoga, meditation, and therapy. Number 3. How much is Robert Downey Jr. worth? Robert Downey Jr. is a Hollywood favorite and a household name. You will remember him from his leading roles in movies like Iron Man, Sherlock Holmes, and Chaplin, all of which he played titular roles in. Now, RDJ may not be as rich as the billionaire Tony Stark, but he has earned a pretty penny for his roles. He has an estimated net worth of a whopping $300 million, making him one of the richest actors in Hollywood. His role as Iron Man in the first movie earned him just $500,000. But his portrayal of the role must have impressed Marvel executives, because for Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, he made $10 million and $75 million respectively. His remuneration for the Avengers franchise was nearly $205 million, making him one of the highest-paid actors during the run of the movies. A part of his net worth is his impressive real estate portfolio. It's said that he owns about $50 million in just property. The estate he now lives in is located in Malibu. It's worth nearly $14 million. It comes with an equestrian facility and encompasses a total of 7 acres. He uses the land to rescue endangered exotic animals. In addition to his house in sunny California, he also owns a beachfront property located on Manhattan Beach, as well as many commercial and residential areas in Venice, California. Number 2. Love life. After meeting on a set of Firstborn, RDJ and the Sex and the City alum Sarah Jessica Parker immediately hit it off. The Hollywood it couple met when they were both 18 years old and moved in together just after 8 weeks of dating. They broke up in 1991 after nearly 8 years of being together because of Robert Downey Jr.'s drug addiction and alcohol abuse. In 2008, when recalling the relationship, he stated, "I liked to drink and I had a drug problem, and that didn't jibe with Sarah Jessica, because it was the furthest thing from what she is. She provided me with a home and understanding. She tried to help me. She was so miffed when I didn't get my act together. I was in love with Sarah Jessica, and love clearly wasn't enough." His drug addiction not only derailed his first serious relationship, but also his second one too. In 1992, he married his first wife, Deborah Faulkner, after only dating her for 42 days. Their first and only child, Indio Faulkner Downey, was born in 1993. During this period, RDJ spent a lot of time in rehab and jail, putting a strain on his marriage and leading to its end in 2001. But all's well that ends well, because in 2003, he met his now wife, Susan Levin, on the set of the movie Gothika. They married after being in a relationship for 2 years in New York City. They have 2 children together, Exton Ellis and Avery Roll. Number 1. Lifestyle. Much like his character Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. loves his supercars. He owns a total of 9 supercars, which include Audi R8, an Audi e-tron GT, and an Acura NSX. RDJ is also an advocate for living a very healthy lifestyle. What you may not have guessed is that this superhero actor has a black belt in Wing Chun, a traditional Chinese martial art. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and push notifications.